Hey, what is going on YouTube? I am back from Cancun, and in this video I'm going to go over the logistics on how I booked a flight as well as my hotel. Now, if you're new to this channel, my name is Will. I go over travel reward credit cards and show you guys how you can take advantage of them so that you can travel more on less money. So if that is something that you're interested in, be sure to hit that little red subscribe button for more videos. Now, my camera broke literally the day of my trip. The microphone jack just stopped working, so I couldn't use my regular mic the whole time, and I didn't even know it. So I was doing all this recording while I was in Cancun, and I have no sound for any of my videos. So I was going to show you guys like a little room tour, but I didn't know until it was too late. So I'll show you guys some pictures that I took of the hotel a little bit later in the video. So I hope this sound is coming out pretty well. I'm using my stream mic right here, so fingers crossed this comes out pretty good. Now, let's go ahead and jump into it. So for my flight, so nothing too sexy here. I took Southwest out of Atlanta to Cancun, and we did use points for that, as well as a companion pass that I got as part of the sign-up bonus that Southwest was offering earlier in 2019. So in terms of the amount of points it took us to fly, it took for one ticket about 30,000 points in order to fly out from Atlanta to Cancun. Now, if you're not familiar with Southwest, they have kind of a dynamic price or point chart. So that if you don't know what that means, the amount of points it takes to fly somewhere is pretty much determined on the price of the ticket at that time. So it just kind of fluctuates, but it stays pretty steady. Usually Southwest points are worth about 1.4, 1.6 cents per point. So for us at the time of the flight, I believe it was about $400, a little over $400 in order to book that flight. So $30 gives us about 1.4, 1.5 cents per point. Now, again, I did use a companion pass for my wife's ticket. So got about $800 worth of value from this credit card that we got earlier in the year. But you do have to take into a few other things into consideration. So we still had to pay taxes on our two tickets. So taxes were actually kind of high. I would say more than I expected. So for each ticket, we had to pay $81. So a total of $162 in taxes for both tickets. And I'll say about 30 to about 40% of that is from a Cancun tourism tax that we had to pay. So no, that was pretty surprising. So we had to pay $160, and then of course we do have to pay the annual fee on the credit card itself, which is about $70. So our total net value when getting this credit card with the sign-up bonus was about a little over $500, 550 bucks, I think. I'll have the numbers up on the screen right now. So that's how we booked the flight. Now let's go ahead and jump into the hotel. So I know a lot of people who travel to Cancun on points like to stay at one of like the Hyatt hotels that they have down there, or maybe the Hilton Playa del Carmen. Well, my wife is a little bit more eccentric. She likes those little small little boutique hotels. So I just did a quick Google search of the top hotels in Cancun for adults, all inclusive, and I came across a few of them, and the one that I landed at was the Beloved Playa Mujeres. So this is a very small, intimate, couples only resort. They only have about 109 rooms or so. Now, the Beloved is part of a small hotel chain called the Excellent Resorts. They have about a total of 8 or 9 hotels. I think most of them are in Canada or Mexico, and they do have a few in the Caribbean as well. But these hotels are all pretty new. You can definitely tell that staying at the Beloved. This hotel is only about 7 or 8 years old. So the hotel was absolutely amazing. You can definitely tell it's geared towards couples. When you're just walking around the hotel room on people's doors, it'll be like celebrating our anniversary, celebrating our honeymoon, and stuff like that. And I'll say about 50% of the doors that we saw were decorated with one of those things. So people were celebrating something that were down at this hotel. Now, the service was absolutely amazing. Everyone was very friendly on the grounds, very helpful. Let's see, the food was really good. The reviews said the food was like excellent. I would say the food was good. I would give it like a 7 out of 10. They had an American steakhouse, a French restaurant. They had a seafood restaurant, and a couple other little generic restaurants as well. Room service was really good. We ate that quite a bit, and all the food was very fancy, I guess. It was very well presented whenever you go out to dinner, or even room service was very well presented. So we killed room service pretty often because, like I said, it's very fancy. So they don't really give you a lot of food per plate. So we had to order like a crap load of food in order to really get full, but it's all very good. Now, there was a spa at this hotel as well, which we were able to take advantage of. Our hotel room, or the deal that we got, came with 1 free spa treatment, and that was absolutely amazing as well. So I think a lot of people who stay at this hotel get that free treatment as well. You just got to make sure you just read the details when you're booking the room. And I'll go over that a little bit later. Now, the hotel room. So guys, gentlemen, if you're booking this to travel with your wife or your girl, or even guy, I mean, I don't know, it's 2019 now. Whatever you do, they are gonna love this room. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So this hotel was, this hotel room was amazing. So here's a picture of my wife and I at the door, and like I said before, they have, it's our honeymoon on there. It wasn't really our honeymoon, but I did put that in our details when I was booking just to see if I can get anything extra. I didn't, but it's all good. So you walk into the hotel itself. I wish these pictures would open up over here. All right. Walk into the hotel itself. You have this bar, and this bar, you see that top shelf. Not top shelf liquor here. You got some Captain Morgan rum, some Tanqueray, some what's that, Sky Vodka. Not the most top shelf liquor, but it's all free, all inclusive. So you can drink any of that you want. We didn't open up any of it. You got an espresso machine down there. Now my wife wants an espresso machine. She loved that thing. And below that, you had a refrigerator filled with snacks, more beer, more Cokes, and all this other stuff. So very nice there. And then walking further into the room, you have the bathroom. You got your his and her sinks. You have some pretty fancy lotions down there. My wife says it is. I don't know if it's fancy or not, but she says it's fancy. It's called, I don't even know how to say it. I'll have the name up here on the screen, but very fancy lotions. Then you have this nice huge shower, and you can see that rainfall shower coming down on top. And then you have some sprays coming out from the side as well. So definitely love that shower. Walk-in closet. I don't think I've stayed in a hotel room that had a walk-in closet. Maybe once. Walk-in closet had a scale. Those robes were very comfy and soft. Then walking further into the room, here we have our, the bed and whatnot, and the overall room itself. This is pretty much it. So pretty big room itself. The bed was always kind of decorated every day. Once they made it up, they always made these little animals with the towels, which my wife absolutely got a kick out of. It's just like a little big kid, I guess. And then, you got your living area here, the living room area with the couch. We never sat here. We always sat outside. Like, why would you sit on the couch unless it was raining? Even then, I'll still be outside. You got an indoor jacuzzi, which is very big, very comfortable for both of us to sit in. So definitely took advantage of that pretty much every night. And then walking outside. So walking outside, we had our own little pool. So that was really, really cool. Because I was thinking it was going to be kind of small. It was actually really big. It's about 3 feet deep or so. You can easily say about 10 feet long. So you can definitely fit a lot of people in there. I mean, it's couples only resort, but you know what I'm saying. So huge little plunge pool there. And those little things coming out the wall right there, those are actually little waterfalls. I didn't have it turned on at this time when I took this picture, but little waterfalls that you can turn on right there, which is pretty cool. You got a bed back there in the back, which I chilled in at quite often. You got some more seating here right on the balcony overlooking the ocean. We kind of had an ocean view. Wasn't really too much ocean that we could really see, but it's all good. Not too mad. And some more seating. And that's pretty much the hotel room. So very, very nice. I'm sorry I don't have a room tour with the actual video, but like I said, my camera broke, and yeah, I'm sorry guys. Next time I'm gonna have my GoPro as a backup. I didn't take it this time, but I will have this bad boy when I go to Japan, and we'll be doing a lot more vlogging in general. So definitely keep an eye out on that one. But yeah, that is a hotel, guys. So the way that we booked this now, this isn't a transfer partner for any of the major credit cards. So there's only a few ways you can book it, straight out of cash. Or if you use like a travel portal, like Chase's travel portal, you can use your points there. So this hotel does show up there. They don't necessarily have all the rooms that you can choose from, but it's definitely accessible to you if you want to book it. The way that we booked it is that I had the Barclays Arrival Plus card that I got back in, I don't know, August or September or so. And with that sign-on bonus, I got $800 that I can use towards a statement credit for any travel purchases. So the total for this room was about, I think just over about close to $1,700 or so. So I used about $850 worth of that sign-on bonus that I got towards this purchase. So about half of that went towards this. So it came out of pocket about $850 in total. But I did have another little $500 that I got from a checking account bonus that I just got just a few days ago. So I got that as well, and I'm putting that towards this trip as well. It's all kind of planned out. Trust me, guys. I planned this out in the beginning. So I do these checking account bonuses as well. I don't really talk about them in my channel too much, but if you guys want me to, I definitely can start doing that a little bit more often. I'm actually about to sign up for another checking account bonus pretty much tomorrow. So I'll probably do some videos on that coming up. But yeah, so in terms of like total amount that came out of pocket, there was $160 for the airline tickets, the taxes, and then another, I don't know, $300-400 for the hotel room. Pretty good, I think. So pretty good in terms of the amount of value that we got. So I'm very happy with this. Cancun, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go back anytime soon. I think I prefer like Mexico, or not Mexico, Hawaii more than Mexico. But you know, maybe this is closer, definitely for Atlanta, so I might come back. But I might hit up the other parts of the Caribbean first before coming back. But it was a good trip. But yeah, that's all I got for this, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.